Now I just want to talk about how to supercharge your fighting fish tank or your goldfish bowl. So first thing I want to say is that you see fighting fish displayed in tanks like this, but under no circumstance do we recommend keeping them in tanks like this. That's only just to sell them. You're really better off with a tank like that in order for your fish to thrive and be happy. But if you want to supercharge your tank, the first thing I would do is put in a little bit of polyfilter. So see that little fluff there? That's polyfilter. And what the polyfilter will do is adsorb and absorb your fish waste out of solution. So the next thing I would do is get some Marine Pure, this stuff here, throw one of these in. This is the largest surface area of anything on the planet, with the perfect amount of surface area to volume ratio to grow nitrifying and denitrifying bacteria. So that's where basically your worms in the compost heap grow. So if you had one of those balls either submersed in the gravel or on top of the gravel or hidden behind ornaments, then you know you've got plenty of good internal and external surface area for the formation of nitrifying and denitrifying bacteria. And if you had a bit of polyfilter, you wouldn't just leave it floating around like that, you'd hide it so you don't see it. Hide it under the gravel. Then you're going to have something to adsorb and absorb the waste out of solution. Now, we recommend changing a little bit of your water once a week, but if for some reason you're a bit lazy, you might do it every 2 or 3 weeks. But during that time, your water quality is definitely going to decrease. And if your water quality is decreasing, then you're relying on the water changes to freshen the water up. Now, I do not recommend not doing water changes, but just in case you get busy or just in case you get lazy, then the polyfilter is a great thing to have. So once again, not to condone not doing water changes, but I've actually done 4 experiments in excess of 2 years doing absolutely nothing with a fish tank, and the polyfilter has over time gone from white to a brown to eventually black, and it is adsorbed and absorbed my fish waste out of solution. The fish have been completely healthy, completely happy, the water's been clear, and it's really astonishing how well this stuff works. So I really am recommending that you supercharge your aquarium, and you do that to aid good maintenance. So I recommend you do good maintenance too. But once again, just in case you're busy, lazy or distracted, the polyfilter and Marine Pure is excellent, as well as making sure you're feeding good quality food. So the Marine Pure also comes in a little block. You can just throw that on the bottom of your tank, and when the polyfilter comes, it comes in a pad like this, and the pad is also really good for using to clean the side of your fish tank, because a lot of times, well, occasionally people use household sponges to clean the side of their fish tank, and the anti-mold agents in the sponge can over time kill the fish. So what you can do with this too is you can just cut a piece of it, hide it underneath the gravel, put the gravel on top of it, and it will still work perfectly there. Anyway, if you've got any other tips on how to supercharge your Siamese fighting fish, then let us know.